Hi, it's Rhonda Shear. You're up all night, girl. And I'm ready and waiting for my cameo with you. So go to cameo.com and check out Rhonda Shear. I want to speak to you personally.
Hi everybody, it's Little Susie and I am so excited to introduce to you my favorite bra that I have been wearing for years. You will love these bras, ladies. I wear a size medium and I'm a 34 double D. They are very stretchy. You don't get the bra bulge in the back. This one is a little more higher cut in the front. I love this. I think I would actually wear this like out with a cute pair of jeans. Absolutely adorable, stretchy. You will love it.
Now, News 8 at 10.
For the rich and famous, New Orleans during carnival time is starting to become a must.
Well, here's Brigitte Pellette with New Orleans at Night.
It's the night before Mardi Gras, and with all the celebrities in town, New Orleans is starting to look a lot like Hollywood. Tonight, New Orleans owned Rhonda Shear and hostess of USA Up All Night was riding in Bards of Bohemia. Rhonda is moving to New York, the whole show. So we're making a trek across the country. First we're going to New Orleans, and then we're going to backtrack to Dallas, then we're going to Las Vegas, and then I'm going to move to New York. But the most important thing is, she's my niece. Other celebrities in Bards Parade are Bobby Kelton and Rhonda. The Hollywood Queen's gone all bad.
I'm the king! I'm the king!
But Bards of Bohemia wasn't the only star-studded parade this evening. Orpheus, following right behind Bards, is only in their second year, but has already made quite a name for themselves. One of the many celebrities tonight are David Copperfield, Delta Burke, James Brown, and our own Branford Marcellus. The crew of Orpheus will be heading to the second annual Orpheus Parade in the Convention Center as revelers get a head start on Fat Tuesday. I'm Brigitte Pellette, New Orleans at Night.
It's Rhonda, your snuggle bunny on USA Up All Night. Well, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. The cheesecake smash. All right, Mr. Cameraman, assume the position. Are you ready, Mr. Cameraman? Get really close. You ready? Here goes. Well, at least there are no calories. Oh, you want to eat it, you piggy foot. Quit that. Knock that off. Oh, you want the whipped cream. That's what you're going for. Maybe I can make a Rhonda initial. Oh, this is so good. And good for you, too. I can't find... wait. Really good. More rollerblade warriors taken by force right after these messages on USA Up All Night.
Shear TV! Hi, Rhonda Shear TV!
It's overwhelming. It's actually truly overwhelming because I've done autograph shows, but I mean, there's more characters than me, and that's I'm feeling kind of normal here, actually. Seriously, there's more makeup than I have in my makeup drawer. Thank you. I don't think about it at all.
Just make sure you got both sides.
All right, black's the best. Thank you.
Do you mind if I take a picture with you real fast?
Oh, no, God.
Before I go DJ again?
That's so sweet, guys.
That is so awesome. I loved Up All Night, and I'm so young. Because I remember I would be writing a paper, and this would be on. Okay, and it would just be like these movies. It was.
I know. Well, that's. I think I got a lot of people into that genre. I do.
I think that's the reason why I screenwrite too.
Right. I think a lot of people started in that.
Looking for a selfie.
A selfie?
Can we take a selfie together?
Absolutely. All right, what's your name?
Travis, Travis.
Well, thank you. Thanks for finding me.
Yeah, yesterday we were talking and I was so excited you're going to be here.
Oh my God. Thank you. This is an honor for me to come out of the closet.
I have not shut up about you. Seriously.
Oh, that's so sweet. That really is an honor for me. Seriously.
Thank you so much. I hear you're doing a show again. It's coming
We are.
back.
We did. How many have we done?
We did 9 so far.
Did you get in trouble for watching me?
No, my mom would wake up, she's like, you still watching now? I'm like, that's a good movie. Can I get a picture?
Can get it all the time.
Got a good one.
You are watching Rhonda Shear TV.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live.
Hi, it's Rhonda with 2 sizzling movies and a casino full of comedy. Next on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm here at the Hollywood Park Casino, and I'm hoping to get in on the big card game that's going on in there. I'm feeling really lucky tonight. And speaking of lucky, it's time to introduce tonight's films, Getting Lucky and Ski Patrol. But first up is Getting Lucky. Gee, I wonder how they came up with that title. Anyway, while I stack the deck, you take a look at these stacked decks as Getting Lucky begins on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's Rhonda, your casino cutie, and I'm here at the Hollywood Park Casino. You don't even have to leave Los Angeles to gamble. You don't have to wing off to Las Vegas. It's all right here, and it's big, and it's beautiful, and it's glitzy, and it's glamorous, and there's famous people everywhere. Wow. I want to get in on that big card game over there, but you have to be somebody. Well, I'm Rhonda from USA Up All Night. I guess that makes me somebody. Hi. I'd like to play in your little card game.
You have to be somebody to play in this game. Are you somebody?
Well, yes, I am. I'm Rhonda from USA Up All Night. You know, USA Up All Night. We show really tacky movies with gratuitous TNA shots just thrown in. Oh, hi. Well, while I deal with the dealer, you deal with this movie as Getting Lucky continues after these messages on USA Up All Night. I'm really good. I can play solitaire.
Go fish.
You know,
I would like an earring or some locks myself.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's sweet. What is this cookie? It's so good. It's the Shirley Temple. Yes. I should have known. Hi, it's Ron here, gorgeous gambling gal. Well, I finally got enough credit and credibility to get into the game. Well, actually, I showed the pit boss my cleavage. It's amazing the effect it can have on a man. Are you all right, Mr. Pit Boss?
Yes, I have a sudden desire to take a nap between 2 large pillows.
While Mr. Pit Boss and I continue this titillating conversation, let's get back to more horny high schoolers on USA Up All Night.
You know, Rhonda doll.
Yeah.
I love your nails. They're gorgeous. Who are you using now?
Well, actually, they're fake.
You know what, honey? I left a pair of those on someone's back. Can you hit me, please? I want another slap. Thank you. What a gorgeous hand. Cookie, how's your hand, honey?
Bingo!
I love it.
Hi, it's Rhonda from Hollywood Park Casino, and I have just made the best new card-playing friends. You're so cool. This is Toby Rubens.
You know what, Rhonda? I know about gambling. Pete Rose and I use the same therapist. And I know spoil. I know the divorce. Bingo.
You've got to meet my very best friend, Beverly Center. She's perfect for you.
Boom, bring her on.
I will. Now, this is Cookie, the fabulous one and only Cookie.
Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Toby. I'm gambling.
Yeah, certainly with a full deck, too. And this is the one and only Andrea Cassidy. Andrea? I noticed that you haven't been playing a lot of cards, but you've been drinking a lot of different colored drinks.
Well, you see, Rhonda, my psychic says that spirits help you. Your aura gets lifted when you gamble.
I understand that.
So you should try some of these because they're really incredible.
Had one?
Really.
They're really neat, cool people, I must tell you. Anyway, I'm here with my friend, the Pit Boss.
Rhonda, it's your turn to ante up.
Okay, I've got $1.
No, I'm sorry. This is a $100 minimum table, Rhonda.
Oh, wait.
$1's fine, Rhonda. $1's fine. In fact, I'll even throw in another one for you.
Thank you very much. Well, while I gamble with my assets, you gamble with your sanity as getting lucky continues after these messages. Did I win? Oh, I suppose I did.
They're all yours, Rhonda.
Thank you, Toby and Andrea. And oh, thank you. Can I have your drink?
No. I'd like to play some solitaire. I need a private moment.
Wow. I got a royal flush. They're all the same.
Oh, hi. It's Rhonda, and I'm here at the Hollywood Park Casino with my new friend, Mr. Pit Boss. You know, this really looks like a fun place to work, Mr. Pit Boss.
Yes, I'm very lucky, Rhonda. Oh, how many cards do you want?
Oh, Mr. Pit Boss, I would like 5 new cards.
Oh, you can't have 5, Rhonda. The minimum is 3.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you know, 5 is fine.
5. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Let's get back to more campus cleavage as Getting Lucky continues on USA Up All Night.
I like this one.
Thank you. Hi, it's Rhonda, and as you can see, I've had a great run of luck here. More. Oh, forget the stats.
All right, Rhonda, I think you've had enough good fortune. It's time to go to the old rules where you can't peek at other players' cards.
Oh, well, if I can't peek Mr. Pit Boss, neither can you.
Damn. Well, maybe 2 more hands.
Thank you, Mr. Pit Boss. Well, while I keep peeking, you check out what's reeking as Getting Lucky continues on USA Up All Night right after these messages. Here, I want to share. Here's some money for your drinks and more money for you, Cookie. And for another Chanel. That isn't real Chanel, is it?
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked. Hi, this is Rhonda Shear, USA, up all night in beautiful South Beach, celebrating the winter holidays in sunny Florida. Tonight I'm at the fabulous Groove Jet with fabulous people. We'll be watching National Lampoon's Vacation and Fletch Lives, both starring Chevy Chase. So let's start watching National Lampoon's Vacation, but first I have to open all my presents. Francisco, please. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a Partridge Family CD. Go start watching the movie. Hi, it's Rhonda, your Baccarat beauty. And I don't know how it happened, but my new friend, the pit boss, taught me into playing strip poker. Now, I know it's rather unusual for a casino to allow something like this, but after all, I am Rhonda, and this is Hollywood.
All right, Rhonda, this is a very important hand. If you win, you keep the money and your top.
What if I lose?
There's going to be some very happy guys in this casino.
Well, before I get a little overexposed, you expose yourselves to more lusty teens in tight jeans as USA Up All Night continues.
I was ready.
There is no more drinks at this table.
You know, I got some friends from the Hadassah. I'd like to know where the Marjan table is.
Hi, it's Rhonda, your half-naked pal. Well, you know what they say, even the best gamblers lose every once in a while. But in this case, there's only one loser. Well, before I catch a cold or start a riot, let's get back to more titillating teeny boppers here on USA Up All Night. I think the riot's beginning. Really pretty. That's a very pretty one. I love it. Hi, it's Rhonda, and I got my clothes back on. Now I'm with my friend, Mr. Pit Boss, who's going to teach me how to play roulette.
Okay, Rhonda. Roulette is a game primarily played in Europe and Great Britain. For hundreds of years, roulette has been the most popular game in the world, and it has been gaining popularity in America. Through the years, most of this can be traced to the European and Great British abundance.
Mr. Pit Boss, how do you play?
Oh, you just put the ball in and spin.
Wow. While I play with his little ball, let's get back to more getting lucky after these messages on USA Up All Night. You must love this game, Andrea.
Yeah. I think it's gorgeous. Disney.
Hi, it's Rhonda here at Hollywood Park Casino with my fabulous friends, Toby, Cookie, and Andrea. Anyway, we're having a fabulous time. Look at this hand. Isn't that beautiful?
That hand is so gorgeous. Oh my God, that's a picture.
It's a...
Oh, look, even my camera likes it. Beautiful.
They were smiling all for you. Boy, I don't know what's worse. Losing my shark gambling or having to sit through this movie. Well, let's get back to more horny young idiots after these messages on USA Up All Night. It is a beautiful hand.
Look at it, improved mine.
It did improve yours.
It's beautiful.
Hmm.
I'd like to go out with that king.
So would I.
But I think he dates queens. What do you think?
Hi, it's Rhonda, your bedtime buddy, playing with all of my friends at the Hollywood Park Casino. We're winning. Andrea's stacking, she's drinking, Cookie's making houses, and I like those kings. That's what they're beautiful. Anyway, during the filming of this movie, they had a lot of problems with one of the actors. It seems he had a small substance abuse problem.
Mr. Ross here to that talk. Maybe you should look for something a wee bit more tangible. Like I said, romance isn't one of my specialties these days.
Boy, that helium abuse is an irritating problem. Let's get back to more Getting Lucky on USA. Up all night.
Give me a king here. Oh, look it. I love it. 3 kings. Week 3 kings of Orient art. You know, it's kind of a Christmas in August. Isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful. Let's take a real gamble and join Mojo Nixon on his continuing search for the real America. Here's Shut Up and Drive.
Rhonda, I can't believe it. I thought we were finished with Nixon.
No, Toby, not that Nixon. Never mind. Shut up and drive.
Can I have a slap, please? Okay, hit me. Gorgeous.
And the pit boss has convinced me to play crap.
Oh, Rhonda, craps is an exciting game where you can let loose and lose all your inhibitions. I'm so excited I could do a backflip.
Okay, so what do I do with the little dice?
You throw them as hard as you can and bounce them off the other side of the table. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, wow, this is so much fun. I love it. Come on. I love it. Mama needs a new pair.
Oh, man.
Whoop. Sorry. I just hit Dave Kaplan in the head.
Here, Rhonda, why don't you try these fuzzy dice? It will be a lot safer.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Pitty Witty Bossy Wassy. These look good. And you know my motto, right, girls? What is it?
The bigger,
the better! Okay, we'll return to more Getting Lucky after these messages on USA. Up all night. Hi, it's Rhonda, and Mr. Pit Boss said that next we're going to play some 5-card studs. I told him, forget the cards, bring on the 5 studs. Yeah. Yeah. And now, here's the conclusion of Getting Lucky on USA.
You know what? I would love to be all up all night long with a stud.
I'm sure they'd enjoy your company, Toby. Hi, it's Rhonda, having a great time at the Hollywood Park Casino, playing all night long, 24 hours a day, every day, with my new best friends. Oh, Toby, Cookie, and Andrea. You still awake? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Cookie. I got caught on you.
Anyway, I'd like to also introduce our fabulous dealer, Kim, who's absolutely gorgeous. Look at Kim. Hi, Kim.
You're beautiful. I love your puppy.
All the dealers are gorgeous here. Toby, now don't be rude. Are you still decorating?
Yes. I just did Billy Shoemaker's bathroom. Everything on the side. It's very comfortable.
She's fabulous. Call 1-900-TOBY. Anyway, I think it's time for our next movie, Ski Patrol. Animal lovers will really love this one. Now here's Ski Patrol on USA. Up all night. Let's play, girls. Yeah!
Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me, Rhonda, USA Up All Night. P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209-5719.
Hi, it's Rhonda, USA Up All Night. We're watching National Lampoon's Vacation, and I'm on vacation in sunny Florida, celebrating the holidays at Groove Jack. Hey, let's open some more presents. Hey there, Francisco. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turquoise gloves and a Partridge Family CD. Wow, this goes great with cleavage.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
Well, wasn't that fun? I think what that movie needed was an avalanche. And you think that was a cold and icy experience? Stick around for our next movie, Stitches. And hey, I'd like to thank everyone here at Hollywood Park Casino for a fabulous evening. You can come out and play any night of the week, 24 hours a day. Also, I'd like to thank all my fabulous friends for stopping by. Toby and Cookie and Bill Fox and Andrea Cassidy and our beautiful dealer, Kim. Oh, and one more person, Michael, for giving me this fabulous Hollywood Park Casino jacket. Yeah. Rhonda's a lucky girl. Anyway, let's get together again, same time next week when we do something completely different all over again. Until then, remember from the keeper of the sizzle kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda, up all night. Nighty-night.
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA Up All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
She outlines what it takes to meet, love, and marry the right man.
It takes practice and persistence.
So Hard Copy decided to put some of her techniques to the test.
Well, I want a woman who takes care of herself, keeps herself looking attractive, sort of like that cleavage camera woman. You know, I kind of like her. I think she'll work.
Why, thank you.
First of all, we've got to put her in a red dress.
Okay.
Listen, we're trying to sell a relationship. Red. Well, it's always good to have a little cleavage.
Not today.
Reinforce yourself with some magic words. Start saying, I am wonderful.
I am wonderful. I am wonderful. I am.
Sex is wonderful.
Sex is wonderful. Sex is wonderful.
She needs to stand very erectly, put a deep curve right at the base of her spine, and this is the fertility curve.
Okay, she calls this the fertility curve. I call it the oldest profession in the world.
First, figure out the kind of man you want and go there.
Hi, are you married?
No.
You're not? Or not anymore. Is there any money left? Oh, okay. Keep on. Now that's an appropriate outfit.
Everybody has his own personal space. And so what you want to do is violate that space to the point that they can't ignore it. And that's called crowding.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi. Are you in show business?
No.
Oh, where are you going? Back to work. Well, before you go, hi, my name's Rhonda. Okay, the crowding thing is not good. It freaks me out, so I can only imagine how it freaks them out.
Well, another technique is to make a cheerful comment to a man as you pass by, but don't stop.
I wrote that article. I did. That one. Don't you want me to stop and tell you about it?
Well, let's read through.
Sex is wonderful, I am wonderful, fertility curve. Sex is wonderful, I am wonderful, fertility curve. So where do you keep the big tools?
Just say you see a chocolate eclair in a bakery window. You can always ask a man if he'd like to split it with you. Before you start eating. If you attract a man you're not interested in, don't be mean to him. Pass him on.
You shouldn't eat these. We'll bring this to my sister for you. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Good. Forget it, lady. I'm going to try my own technique. Hi, Mr. Valet Man. How you doing? Whose Rolls Royce is that? Nice buns! Giving my blood pressure is fabulous. This is the way I get to take off my clothes in front of men. No, just kidding. Did the guy get out with a woman?
Uh-huh.
He
no,
did?
I don't know.
Married? I mean, did he look single?
Well, if all else fails, try a little more cleavage.
The doctor has some good points, but I think the most important thing is to just be yourself. Sex is good. I am wonderful. Sex is good. I am wonderful.
Tomorrow on
Hi, it's Rhonda Shear, and some of you may remember me from USA All Night, and some of you may be watching me on HSN, where I sell my own line of Rhonda Shear intimate apparel. Well, whatever. I would love to send messages to your family, to your friends, just anything that you're excited about. I'm happy to send that message to you. So remember, love and sizzle kisses from Rhonda. I'm ready to be booked.
Welcome to Retreat, a style oasis. Here at Retreat, we give beautiful and unique furniture, decor, art, and luxury items a second chance. Our team of experts carefully curates our collection of fabulous finds and offers unique pieces at affordable prices. From stunning furniture and decor to luxury accessories and apparel, we have a little something for everyone. It's Resale Reimagined. Come see our store located at 1940 Central Avenue in St. Petersburg, Florida, or browse our website at retreatstpete.com.
To see. Let's run one of these clips over here. This is one of my very favorites.
I got us our old job back. Oh, here we go.
Living color, all black and white. Each Friday night, I'm up all night.
I love that. That Lucy
great.
clip. Now,
Yeah,
were
I've
you a
had
big
fun.
fan of Lucille
Oh,
Bowles?
she's totally, yeah, she's my idol. I mean, I idolize her. She, what happened was we've done so many different shows in the last 7 years. We've done Entertainment Tonight, where I've actually covered events, to slumber parties with that's what all the guys' favorites, with lots of sexy girls in my big heart-shaped bed. To this year, you know, the show's now coming from New York, so it has a different kind of New York feel. I wanted to go back and do some acting, and we decided to do like our own like TV Land from Hell.
That's
So
great.
we've done Gilligan's Island, and we've done The Honeymooners.
I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
You
Does
are.
I look like Barbara Eden?
You are wonderful as Barbara Eden. That's
that's you know, that's why I wanted to have a sitcom, because I grew up watching I Dream of Jeannie.
Is that now because you're also the winner of 40? This is going to surprise nobody at home. 40 beauty contests, right? So
Yeah, and
that
I
was.
still have the pageant hair. So once you're a pageant girl, you're always a pageant.
I don't want to tell you, there's still a tiara stuck on
I'm
the side of the hair.
And I
but-
just made them into rings. And...
Oh, there you go.
Well, what's the story? It's an interesting one where a title was taken away for you.
Yes, they revoked my title. I was a Miss Louisiana, but I was also at the same year that I was holding Miss Louisiana, I was holding something called the Floral Trail Society Queen in New Orleans. That's where I'm from. And that wasn't really a beauty pageant. It was a social honor where your parent, you know, sort of like the debutante thing. And that's the same year I posed for Playboy with all my clothes on. Playboy came to town. I was looking for girls of the New South, and I was modeling, and I didn't want to take my clothes off. And I told the photographer, he goes, no, but we always shoot some fully clothed shots, and I can't guarantee it'll end up in the magazine. Of course it did, in a big antebellum dress, like very Scarlett O'Hara. And this pageant got, or not this pageant, but this group got very upset over the connotation of my appearing in Playboy, because they were very prim and proper New Orleans people, and the ladies didn't like that I was in Playboy.
But everybody else did.
They did. And, I ran for public office over the whole thing. I wanted to be reinstated as Queen of the Floral Trail, but they took my title away.
They took away your title. And so 40, now that's a lot. That's
48
a lot. 48,
Whoa.
but who's counting? That's something. And then, so when did the comedy come in? Had you always loved, looks to me like with those sitcoms, when we see you do those characters, you look like you must have really loved watching the comedy.
I never really took the pageant stuff really seriously. I just liked winning. I liked the crown and the banner is what the whole thing really was. And I was a dancer, and it was the talent part of the competition that I really enjoyed. So when I moved out to Hollywood, I didn't know anyone. So I went back and I entered pageants again. That was the only way that I could, get an agent. And sure enough, I entered the Miss Los Angeles Press Club contest, because I was a communications major, and they only wanted communications journalism majors in this pageant. And I won. And lo and behold, I was the last one. Marilyn Monroe was the first. I was the last. I met some people through that pageant, my first agent, and got hooked up with Harvey Lembeck's workshop, who was just the king of teaching improvisational comedy. Robin Williams came out of his workshop.
Wasn't Harvey Lembeck in the Beach movies, right?
Yes, Eric Von Zipper.
Eric Von
Very
Zipper,
vivid,
yeah.
because a lot of people don't remember that.
Yeah.
His son, Michael Lembeck's a huge director now. But he just, everyone came out of that class, John Ritter. So I just fell in love with it because I just started making fun of myself in the class and the pageants, and I hooked up with a fellow comedian, and we did improvisational comedy and mime and just goofy stuff, more like Saturday Night Live sketches. And eventually I started doing solo stand-up, you know. And
where were you first working in LA? What were the rooms that?
Oh gosh, so Showcase from this guy named Skippy Lowe used to run these
Skippy
showcases.
Lowe,
Skippy
yeah,
Lowe. The very
sure.
first time I went on stage doing stand-up was in the Skippy Lowe showcase at a Ramada Inn, and I followed 5 little black kids doing Michael Jackson, and I thought I got a laugh. I'm not sure, maybe someone was coughing in the back of the room. And I had laugh ears, and I just fell in love with it. And but I started off as an actress. I mean, moved to LA, and I acted first, and so I sort of went backwards. Most people just stand up to get into acting, so it's sort of nice to have that background. Even though people forget, they think, well, you're just a host, but that Hollywood does.
Well, 7 years ago, how did that start? The Up All Night.
They were Gilbert Gottfried had been hosting on Saturday nights for 2 years before I got there, and there was a female that they had hired, and they wanted someone who was a little bit, you know, I guess sexy or more late night into whatever. That just wasn't her thing, and so they recast that job, and I got it. And so
the rest is history.
Yeah, they wanted a stand-up. They wanted someone who had a stand-up comedy background, but yet wouldn't be afraid of being out there. And so I was so tired of being told that I didn't look like a comedian, that I was too sexy to be a comedian, that I went just straight for it. Lots of cleavage, big hair. And I said, you know, I really can't hide the way I'm built or anything. I might as well just go for it. And you sort of get stuck in that because people then, it's like.
Did you really find that to be a disadvantage in the comedy, or did people just tell you?
Well, being a woman's a disadvantage.
That's true. I couldn't argue that one.
It's just still a more of a male-dominated field. As I say, it's just the woman who's more the maternal person. So a female's voice is sort of softer than a male's voice. So unless you're just a big, brash, you know, female comic, it's more difficult. You really have to prove yourself more. I find that the same lines that I could do, a guy can do, and would get bigger laughs than if I do them. It's just sort of weird. In the meantime, then you add the blonde hair and a sexier or a, you know, what people perceive as sexier, and
it is.
Really
It is.
They're totally confused. I walk out on stage, they're like,
I think that's
is she going
a fact,
to sing? Is she
not a-
going to write the song? And it's confusing, but I love it.
But you know, people love you, and of course, that show, the success is owed to you because it's interesting. You're showing a type of movie that you wouldn't think would show on USA, where they can't show the parts of the movie that people like. Did that make sense?
Yes, yeah. And what's really funny is that USA
No,
Network.
it didn't.
No. Well, we're basically, my job is filling in where they've cut out all the nudity.
That's right.
And language.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's what my whole career is based on. Just the removal of those parts. In the meantime, USA is like such a conservative network. We don't say it. It appears like our show is so sexy. So we have all these young kids tuning in, hoping they're going to see something, and they never see anything. And our language is much cleaner than network television.
It's very funny. Let's do one more clip. I love some of your characters. We're going to do one more clip.
I love her so much. She'll make a good match for my Ken doll.
Hey, this might not be so bad after all. Look, you guys get back to the movie. I'm being bought. I mean, someone's buying me. No, that's not right. I've got it. Someone's investing in me.
That's great. The Bobby clip. I love that.
Well, it's because I'm a Barbie girl. No, it's true. I'm a big doll collector. That's what I do in my spare time. Well,
and you're quite an expert on this, right? You write in the journals. And,
I'm writing for Doll magazine now, which is very cool. I'm a collector of Madame Alexander dolls and Barbie.
What kind of things do you write? What would be a typical article?
Well, I wrote about I wrote about my experience as being a new collector and how exciting it is to collect some of the new dolls. Like I'm in love with Madame Alexander's Sissy doll, which I know you're looking at me like
Sissy doll.
But to me, more.
I thought all dolls were Sissy dolls, and I'm just a guy.
Good that
I'm
you think
sorry.
that way.
You know.
That's how I would want my son to think if I have a son. In the meantime, just being a new collector, what it's like, and going to doll shows and walking into F.O. Schwartz here.
Now, I was going to say they have a wonderful exhibit at the moment, don't they?
Yes, I have my own personal shopper here in Las Vegas, and writing about new Mel Odom, who's a fabulous new designer who designed a doll called Jean, who's like exploding the market, and Barbie's a little nervous over Jean. She's a little jealous. She's a little taller and a little busty.
So you're really an expert on all this stuff.
Yeah,
well, they've changed Barbie, right? What's
they've changed
the deal?
Barbie. I'm not really happy with that. Her face is actually really more beautiful.
Neither's Ken.
Ken's always a dork. Always be a dork. No matter what they do with him, he's a dork. But I have like 2 Ken dolls and like 3,000 Barbies. But no, they made her less busty and made her waist less, curvaceous. So I think if Barbie were a real person, she'd be like 39, 19, like 24 or something, just outrageous. So they've made her like 32, 24. But I think that when the new Barbie goes home and she competes with the old Barbies, it's going to be liposuction time for the new Barbie. Exactly. They're going to be giving her little wonder bras.
Well, we'll be talking to Ken on his view on that. But what we have to do every show, we ask our guests their 5 favorite movies. If you were stranded on a desert island and you had just movies. 5 movies, it wouldn't be movies. What movies would it be, though?
Well, okay, so
you're an expert. Right?
I know. I host films, and that's why I hate watching them. I'm like, no more films. Well, of course, I'm a romantic, so Gone with the Wind is my all-time favorite.
That's a great one.
And Sunset Boulevard, because I am Norma Desmond, or I will be Norma Desmond. What else? Some Like It Hot, because
Some Like It Hot, yes.
Absolutely.
Your last 2 were Billy Wilder movies, by the way.
Yeah, right. No. Probably The Graduate.
The Graduate.
I love Dustin Hoffman, and I just love that film.
The number one. We'll give it a little drum roll.
This isn't the number one, but actually, it's like something. It's like really goofy because I'm a Lucy fan, like The Long, Long Trailer.
Oh, that was funny. Long Trailer.
Yeah. I mean, just anything with Lucy and Desi.
I love that.
All classics,
the rocks
all
coming
video,
out.
Yeah, and they're all some of my favorite people.
The scene when she's cooking and the eggs are sliding off.
Down.
I love that.
And I just love,
Well, thank you for joining us. You're going to come back later for our video picks, I hope. Thank you very much.
Video picks.
We're here at 2 a.m. We're up all night with the wonderful, the one and only Rhonda Shear. We're going to be back with Bobby Kelton and more on the Entertainment Files after these messages.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Files. We have a very special guest. He's one of the hottest comedians on the comedy club circuit, and he's been on The Tonight Show 20 times, making the debut right here on the Entertainment Files. Bobby Kelton, thanks for being here.
Hi, Bobby. Nice to meet you in person.
Where did you get that 20 times? It's actually 21.
Oh, 21. Excuse me.
Update the bio.
Well, we're going to have to get that one right back. 21 times. What was the year you did your first Tonight Show set? I bet you remember the date, don't you?
July 27th, 1978.
Yeah.
And then August 17th, 1970. I remember the date of every one of my Tonight shows, and also just about all the other guests that were on.
Really?
Yeah, it was very impressionable. But,
name a favorite time. Yeah. Favorite moment.
The favorite moment had to be the first one, because it's an incredible experience, something that you only dream of when you're starting out, getting on the Tonight Show. And I got a standing ovation. And
you got a standing ovation on your first. Wow.
Which, according to a book that just came out by Comedy Central, that's the one and only time spontaneous standing ovation ever happened. I said goodnight. I went back behind the curtain, and I'm going backstage, and the stage says, pushes me out. He said, you got to go back out there. So what are you talking about? He said, Johnny's just waving you out there. I was on cloud 9 anyway, and I go out there, and they're all standing and wave, and I wave to him, and I go back, and after that, the rest was history. Here I am.
Wow. So who was on that show with you? Do you remember the guests?
Yeah, Angie Dickinson.
Oh, hey.
I'd still be doing that same set. I'd be doing that same bit of material for the rest of my life. That would be it. Oh,
I'd do something. Actually, it's interesting about material. You always have to update and change. But the good stuff that maybe the great stuff, you don't want to ever throw it away completely, because there's still a lot of people that have never heard it. There'll always be people that never heard it. And some of that stuff I still do occasionally.
Well, I'm a variety performer. We never change anything that much. This is why comedians tend not to like us. We change a little bit here because it just gets better and better. But you didn't start. Now you have a sports background. You're a sports journalist.
I was a journalism major at Syracuse University. And I went out to California and started writing for the LA Times. I started writing some sports stuff, and that was my main thing. And people ask me why I didn't stick with that. I don't know. I just wanted to try something else. I was out of college, but I did that for about a year. And as a result of that, a lot of my comedy is sports oriented. And I've done a lot of sports shows and stuff on Sports World and ESPN and all that stuff. And I perform in a lot of sports functions, like at the Super Bowl and stuff like that.
I know you do corporate work. I do a lot of corporate work, and people talk about the work that you do. The fact that that sports stuff is integrated in, because that's always something that can be related to.
Yeah. What sport do you get the most material from?
Actually, probably just the general stuff of watching sports on TV. I get a little bit everything. I do takeoffs on like the vendors at the stadiums, why there's such unappetizing people and yet they're selling the food. Soda here. They always have those characters. But I touch on everything, golf. The announcers are always whispering, even though they're 4,000 miles away in the booth, and so on and so forth. So I
cricket. Do you have any cricket jokes?
Yeah,
you do.
I emceed a big cricket event in Los Angeles. When do you know much about cricket?
I'm English.
You know Norman Gifford?
Yeah, yeah.
Great cricket player. He came over with the English team, and they played at the Rose Bowl. And there was a big event, and I was the host on the field. And I don't have any material on it because Americans wouldn't get the joke. I'm not going to waste my time. But I did go to Britain. I did the Des O'Connor show.
Oh, that's a great show. Yeah. Des is a nice guy.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah. It's fun doing that show.
Well, cricket knows baseball for people with inhibitions. This is the only way I can understand. We have something we have to do before, and we want you to come back for the video pics too. But we want to have you list of 5 movies that if you were stuck on a desert island without Rhonda,
would I have somebody else to
need movies?
Wait, would I have somebody else to run the projector? Okay. 5 movies.
5
guilty pleasures included.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
In any particular order?
No,
okay. 2001: Space Odyssey.
Okay. You're the first person who said that since we've begun. That's a wonderful
Really? Is that so? We've never had anybody.
Always one of my favorites. A very kind of a cult movie, but Somewhere in Time.
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, which great movie. I love the time loop thing. I love all that. Now, this may seem kind of trite, but Woody Allen's Take the Money and Run. I love all of Woody Allen's
movies. One of the first ones.
But that was the first one. And to go to a theater and laugh that hard, to be able to just laugh, it was great.
That one has such a free spirit to it.
That's right. Anything goes. Scene when the soap gun melts. That to me is one of those great moments. Just the visual of it. These are great movies. You got 2 more.
Because as a kid, you can't forget the movies you saw when you were little, because you tend to remember more than ones now. But I mean, the 10 Commandments was a classic, and just like that scene with the river partying, when you're a little kid. So I always love that. And finally, I think actually number 1 is The Graduate.
Oh, The Graduate, yeah.
That 2 picks for The Graduate.
Well, I really related to Dustin Hoffman at that time. I think most guys, did in a sense, because getting out of college or whatever he was doing, and you're about that age, and it was a great movie. I still watch that any day.
Plastics.
I was going to say,
I still use that line.
Did anyone ever walk up to you and say, comedy? That would have been, nobody says that.
They say plastic.
We've got to take a break, but you're going to come back, I hope, with our video.
Great.
Thank you for joining us.
Pleasure.
It's been
Thanks,
wonderful
Thank you.
through down to here. We're going to take a little break. We're going to be back with our video picks, back with Bobby and Rhonda, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back with more Entertainment Files.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Files. The answer to the trivia question, who was the great 70s star who was in Sheba Baby and Foxy Brown and Coffee, and that was Pam Grier. She's making a nice comeback now in the new Quentin Tarantino movie, Jackie Brown. And, for my pick, though, if you're up late at night, there's nothing better than a women's prison film. And one of my favorites was Caged Heat, directed by Jonathan Demme. And, boy, it's a classic. It's got everything I like: nudity, violence, and it's trashy.
Well, more about you than we ever needed to know, Sean.
A little bit
I'm
scary.
going to change the tone totally. I like Reform School Girl.
Oh, yes. That's a classic
Wendy
pick, isn't it?
Williams, and that did it all, but it did it slightly over the top. So, now, how about you? What
Classic
kind of a
Up All Night
movie?
films are
Oh,
named.
yes.
Both of them we've had.
You
Who's
have.
the Caged Heat? Who's
Barbara Steele. She
Wow.
started out in Hammer horror movies. She's great.
And that was a Jonathan Demme movie.
Yes, it was.
Serious director.
Can I just tell you, it's such there's such a major following for those kind of films. I mean, that's why we've been on the air for at least 10 years.
Oh, and Basic Training would have to be up
Thank
there.
you.
Yes. And Attack of the Killer Bimbos.
No, wait. We should name my films.
Yes, we want to hear them.
Basic Training. I had a small part in Galaxina.
Oh.
With Dorothy Stratton.
Yes, I forget my own filmography until I go search around the internet.
But I love that movie with Avery Schreiber. That's a great movie.
What's the other one with Mel Brooks? Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Hell Comes to Frog. No. Yeah, Hell
Roddy
Comes to
Piper.
Frogtown.
Yeah.
2 or 3, I forget which one.
Roddy Piper?
Attack of the No, Attack of the Party Nerds. I think 3 or 4. I've done
Tender Loving Care.
Tender Loving Care.
Well, these are great movies.
Do you ever pop up on your own show?
Yes.
Really?
That's how I remember that I even did these films. I was hosting Tender Loving Care, and I told my producer, I said, I think I'm in this film. I'm not sure. I had to tape the whole Up All Night just to see it. But anyway.
And what other kind of topics about movies would interest you? What would be the areas?
Well, you know what I loved First Wives Club. That's a film that I would just rent and make every guy watch.
And
teach him a lesson.
We really enjoyed My Best Friend's Wedding.
Oh, that was very good. Rupert Everett was so wonderful.
And then the scene, the singing thing in the restaurant, I Say a Little Prayer, was classic.
So funny.
Those are great movies.
I guess we like a little, because today's films, you don't, the campy films. Remember, we were thinking about that on the way over. Like all of our favorite films really are these films from 20, 30 years ago.
Exactly.
How come you see great films today, but yet they don't stick in your head? Like The Graduate, I can so vividly remember that last scene with Dustin Hoffman.
I agree. Movies aren't as good as they used to be.
Well,
even the cult movies aren't
just
as
to
good.
prove it, we had a guest 2 weeks ago. We had Dolores Fuller from Glen or Glenda.
She was,
she was Edward's lady friend, and she wore the Angora sweater.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I love that.
Exciting.
I love the film. I just played
the Edward movie.
Vampira. I mean, I did a takeoff on Vampira for Up All Night.
People have such a fascination with those movies. Those are the movies that'll live on.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah. Whilst we've got you guys together, we got to do one little clip. You didn't know it. Can we run that other clip just for a moment?
I'm Shear, and this is my soon-to-be ex-husband, Sonny.
Don't tempt me.
You're jealous of me. That's why you've made all those nasty comments.
I'm jealous of you. You're jealous of me because I made you what you are today.
Yeah, a wife married to a tone-deaf midget with a mustache.
I love that.
That's how
Sonny and
tall I
Cher.
was, huh?
You're
Much
the
taller than
perfect Sonny and Cher.
Well, thank you. I was just like this the whole day, and I had a smile.
But, you know, she was incredible as Cher because I didn't even. She had prosthetic nose, and as you saw, and
I was
the
mean to him the
and she
entire
was-
day.
but I didn't-
Oh, that's
you know what? While I was doing it, I could not picture Rhonda. I couldn't even picture what Rhonda looked like. She was Cher, and she was mean.
I was mean. But
Well,
that's what makes it
And you're Sonny, and also one of my other favorites, Troll with Sonny Bono. I had
that's
to
right.
throw
He's
that
in
in.
there.
That's another.
Oh, you missed Troll. You got to rent that.
Classic, Troll. That's a whole family favorite.
A great
throughout
cast: Sonny
that.
Bono and Gary Sandy from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Keep going. That's a
We'll be
good
renting
one.
that tonight.
Yes,
Oh
I'm sure
yes,
you will.
it's a romantic movie. It's definitely so. Well, this has been a lot of fun. We really enjoyed getting
You have to come
meet
out and see
you
us
both.
argue on stage.
Oh,
That's
we
fabulous.
would
You have to
love
come out and
to.
see a shop, which is what basically.
That's
we do
what
most
you
of
do the
time.
best.
She drags you, doesn't? You don't go willingly, do you?
No.
Well, no man does. Well, we've got to go. This has been so. We could be
We'll
up
do it
all
again.
night,
Oh,
truly all
good.
night with you guys. Thank
Thanks,
you
guys.
very much.
Thank you.
We're here with the wonderfully talented Rhonda Shear and Bobby Kelton. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week with more Entertainment Files.
Stuck at home and you don't know what to do. Hold on, baby, Rhonda Shear's got you. Grab your computer, log on, baby, you got the power. It's the Rhonda Shear Social Live. It's